So it's 11, I think, almost noon. Sorry. So my girlfriend's at work, and the kids are either at school or the older kids are at work. And I like to wake up. Not that it's early, but I've been up a while, and I put all my stuff on my comics, my new comics, on the kitchen table, and drink some coffee and read. That's how I spend my mornings usually, because I tend to have the house to myself. But anyway, I did pick up some stuff recently, just a couple books. Found a new shop. They've already ordered my stuff on my pull list. I was in there yesterday again, which I know is weird since the new stuff comes out tomorrow. Yeah, but I guess there was a storm in Memphis, so all the stuff got delayed. Let me fix this real quick. There, okay, that's a little better. And anyway, I picked up some stuff. When I went last week to pick up last week's books and they weren't out, I ended up picking up Velvet. Just because I wanted some comic books, really, and they didn't have what I was looking for. Sorry, a little disheveled here. Yeah. So I picked up Velvet. I picked up issue 1 and issue 2 of The Saviors, and I also got issue 2 of 2001: A Space Odyssey. Super excited. I got a really nice copy of issue 1 a couple weeks ago. I've shown that on a video. But yeah. Velvet I just kind of picked up because I'm a big Brubaker fan, and a couple of my titles that I get now are ending. Fatal is coming to an end, and I just kind of wanted my fix. Like comic book junkie. Anyway, and I really liked it. It was this is worth reading if you guys are into it. And I guess these guys did, and I'm not sure because I haven't picked up a Marvel book, but we'll get to that in a while. This is the same team that did some Captain America stuff. Is that right? Let me know below. Let me know because I'm interested. But yeah, I got issue 2 or issue 3. I'm sorry. And yesterday I went out and I got issue 2. Well worth it. And last week I also picked up. Well, I guess I finally read this. I'm probably not going to get any more of these. I like Jeff Lemire's stuff on Trillium, but this is not so much. And The Survivors, or The Saviors, sorry. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with this either. I like James Robinson's stuff. His Starman stuff was wonderful, amazing. But this is just kind of the guy gets high and smokes or talks to a lizard through part of the book. I don't know. I mean, I get it. He's going to step up and save us all, and it's going to be amazing and grandiose in the style of comics that we all love. But Satellite Sam. I hope this is a mini-series because I'm getting really tired of this book. I love the Howard Chaykin art, but it's just kind of dry. Matt Fraction usually does really good, but I'm just not digging it. I got the new issue of Trillium yesterday, finally. I'm glad there wasn't a lot of this in the book, but like a lot of people have already mentioned, this is it seems like a filler issue. There's not really much going on. I'm excited to see how it ends, but it's just more of this. I just don't really care. Jeff Lemire's an awesome writer, but I have problems with the art in this book. I got yesterday I picked up Afterlife with Archie number 4, and previously I got Afterlife with Archie number 3. I really like these. I could have sworn at one time I picked up like a third print of issue 1, but no, issue 2. One of them. I'm missing one of them. 1 or 2, I can't remember. But I'm really digging this. This is good stuff. And I go to work and I tell my friends, like, hey, man, there's this Archie comic book. And then they just, like, immediately just, like, Archie? Really? My little sister used to read Archie. I'm like, no, it's not that. It's this. And they just don't get it. I'll probably just pick up a trade and let them borrow it. But I did get some stuff yesterday that I was pretty excited about. I got Starlight. I'm sure everybody's already read this by now. I really wanted to get the John Cassidy cover, but this was the only one they had. But it's alright. It's still pretty cool. I dug it. Mark Millar's pretty good about setting stuff up. So the first couple of issues of this are, I'm sure, going to be really strong, and then it may or may not just slow down story-wise and release-wise. But I'd like to see where it goes. I've been a fan of his for years. Yeah, good stuff. And on to this. And these two books, this was out of the norm for me, and I was thinking about it yesterday. Way back when I was collecting Uncanny on the first run, the Jim Lee stuff, and then Art Triberg picked it up, I think. No, not Art Triberg, somebody else. And then like the Madiera stuff and the whole Onslaught thing. I kind of stopped going forward with Uncanny and just started picking up back issues. But unless I'm missing something, and I probably am because I have the worst memory ever, these were the first Marvel books I've bought off the shelf since then. Because I remember I was into the X-Men, and then I got super busy at work. I was working like 60-plus hour weeks, and it was work and sleep, so there wasn't really a lot of time for anything else. And then I joined the military, got stationed in Louisiana, and most of what I did from that point was trades. I got into Y and Preacher and The Walking Dead, so that was when all that stuff was coming out, and I'd pick up the stray Charlie Adler art comic, you know, like the stuff he did on Green Arrow or Hellblazer, sorry, John Constantine stuff. But so yeah, these are probably the first Marvel books that I've bought in years, easily years. And I picked up Moon Knight #1, and at first I was interested in what they were going to do with this, but it's this guy right here that sold it on me. I mean, I was like, okay, well, I was thinking about it anyway, and now he's doing it. I'm definitely going to pick it up. My only problem with this book is when I was reading it yesterday, I had it in the palm of my hand, and I'm flipping through it, and these papers, the pages and the cover, the paper quality of this book is just so crappy. It's like I feel like I'm going to break it just reading it. It's ridiculous. This is abysmal. And Marvel's went like $4 for this book, and like the paper grade, I mean, it's shitty. Sorry for the harsh language, but I mean, the book is awesome. The content of the book is awesome, but the book itself is just a piece of crap. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep with this. I might just hold out and get the trades, because I'm interested, and I love Warren Ellis. But I just feel like I'm going to break it reading it. And I also picked up the new Magneto. I saw some reviews of this already, and everybody seemed to like it. And I'm a big fan of his. Big Sixth Gun fan. And I'm not too familiar with anything he's done other than that. I know he did, what was it, Helheim. I haven't read any of those. And he's done some stuff for Marvel, I think. But I liked it. It's kind of like, the art is pretty good. It reminds me a little bit of like some John Romita Jr., slightly more sketchy. I think some of the physicality in this, like, it seems like Magneto hits the gym for a couple pages and then goes back to being a little slimmer and then goes back to being all bowed up. But that's okay. But I dug this. I might pick this up next month. I don't know. But that Moon Knight book, it just weirded me out. And something else I didn't really like about the Moon Knight book is, okay, I get that he wears all white. Cool. I get it. But like the art-wise, I'm going to take this out. I'm sure I'm going to regret this. Make sure my hand's dry. I didn't like the way... Let me find an example. Oh, here we go. Like, there's no color in him. There's no gray shade. There's no... It's just the black and white on him. All over the place. I understood what they were doing. I didn't really get it. I mean, it could use some gray tone or something. It came off kind of weird. The whole, when he's in his Moon Knight costume, he's all white. And then like here, he takes off his hood and they go back to gray shade in his face. So I don't know. I don't know. Just a color's choice. We could talk about that all day though. But yeah, this is how I'm gonna get in the trade. And this I really liked. This I'm pretty excited about seeing where it goes. And I freaking loved this. Good stuff. So if you guys haven't read this yet or picked it up, I would recommend it. Good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, con is in 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have the days off from work. I'm going by myself Friday. I think maybe my sister and my nephew are going too. Saturday I'm going with my lady and the kids. And Sunday it's my parents, my sister, my nephew, and my buddy Galen, who's a big Silver Surfer fan. We're all heading to the con. But yeah, so that's my haul and a little bit of a review. But I might do another video today about colorists, because I noticed a trend in the new stuff, at least from Image, and particularly Manifest Destiny I wanted to talk about just because I thought it was cool. But yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hit 50 plus subscribers last week. Woohoo! That's cool. That's cool. Who knew? Right on. So yeah, thanks. See you guys later.